My name is Gagan. I'm a senior product manager with the Google Distributed Cloud team. And I'm here today to talk to you about Agentspace search and how we bring it on-prem for enterprise customers with Google Distributed Cloud. The biggest problem that on-prem enterprises face today is they have very restrictive data regulation and privacy issues, which means that the data can't leave the premises. But they have the same needs where they need to equip all of their enterprise knowledge workers with the best of on-prem search capabilities. Google Agentspace Search solves exactly that. We're bringing Google quality search to on-prem. It's multimodal in nature, powered by Gemini. It comes with pre-built data connectors to various on-prem enterprise systems, allowing them to break down data silos. And then it has inbuilt ACL controls to make sure that the customer's data is secure and users only have access to data that they have permissions to see. Let's take a look at how an administrator would set up Google Distributed Cloud. So this is the console experience for the administrator. It comes with a bunch of pre-built data connectors to various on-prem enterprise systems, and this is critical. So let's take a look at how an administrator would set up, say, SharePoint on-prem data connector. So you go ahead and enter the various settings. There are some advanced options that you configure as part of these. And then specific to SharePoint, you can choose which entities of data you want to sync and at what frequency. And with this, you're done. So the administrator can set up as many data connectors as they need to bring in data from different systems. And now let's take a look at the really exciting experience for the actual enterprise end users. So I'm a financial analyst in a banking company that has to put together a credit report. So Agentspace comes with an out-of-the-box search UI that allows enterprise workers to be able to search through their data repositories. Let's go through the journey and see what I would do. So my first question is to find out when is this credit report due. So I go ahead and ask the question. An Agentspace search is able to search through all of my relevant information like emails, my SharePoint data, other Drive data, and tell me that the credit report is due on the 15th of April, which means that now I'm ready to start going and putting that together. So I go ahead and ask a follow-up question, which is to say, tell me what the top emerging credit risks are. And so when I ask the question, you see an AI overview, you see all of the search results, and then you see all of the data that it's grounded in, which is how Agentspace Search is generating all of this information. Now you go and ask a follow-up question saying, what are the top emerging credit risks? Now you want to start drilling down, and this is part of the research experience. As an agent, you now want to say, give me details on specific market volatility risks. So Agentspace Search is now again able to go through your Confluence data, all the other enterprise data systems. And here you'll notice the multimodal nature of Gemini, which is able to neatly format some of this information for you. You're able to look at very specific citations. So when you say, okay, I want to know what risk one and where you're getting this information from, Agentspace is able to narrow it down to these specific documents. This is really important for users to be able to have trust in the system when you're able to point to very specific sources of on-prem information. And then the next thing you want to know is, now that you know what the risks are, you want to know how they've affected your specific clients. So you go ahead and say, can you summarize a list of all client support tickets that were raised? And Agentspace is able to pull out client support request tickets from ServiceNow, which is the on-prem ticketing system. So with this, the financial analyst agent has all of the necessary information that he or she needs to be able to build this report together. So this is the power of Agentspace, now brought to you on-prem with Google Distributed Cloud. Thank you for your time.